Hey guys, welcome back to another WoW Weekly with Myst. I hope everyone's been doing great. This week's events is Time Walking Wrath. Dark Moon Fair has started. PvP Brawl is Comp Stomp. Of course, it is also patch week, so expect the servers down till around 3 p.m. Pacific on Tuesday. And then Secrets of Azeroth is going on, which is the big event. I would say Secrets of Azeroth is probably, at least to me, it feels bigger than the patch itself. I've seen a lot of people hyped for it. You know, my channel has been growing from it, so any of you guys that are new to the channel, welcome. And if you are, this is a weekly news video I do every Monday where we go over everything that happened in the week. It's been pretty solid this past week. I can't say I'm loving the fact that they don't release the clues till 3 p.m. Pacific, which is 4 p.m. my time. Because, like, if I was just a player, that would be fine. But as a YouTuber, it just, you guys have been around the channel for a while. You know, I'm an organizer. I schedule things in. I have a way I do things. I absolutely hate doing, like, these videos the day of, I absolutely hate that kind of video creation. Yeah, I am definitely at least a day before I post type person. So yeah, I think the only times I've really ever done like videos on the day that things happen that aren't streams, of course, is when they like out of the blue release like something on the store that's really cool, or it's not too often. It's been pretty good, though, so I hope you guys have been having fun with the Secrets of Azeroth event. For those that may not know, I have been posting all the stuff daily, so you can definitely keep up with that if you want. There's going to be a video towards the mount progression every single day until the 15th. Soon, I will start posting the community rumors. There's only 4 found right now, and you need 10 for the pet. So yeah, my plan is to post those when there's 10 solved, and then I will just do all-in-one pet video for you guys. And then the other achievement you'll get done, you'll do it while you're doing the mount one. It's just to collect the toys, which you should be close to because we just got the second of the 3. So this week sometime we'll probably unlock the 3 item achievement, and then that's all of them. So yeah, basically once you're done the daily stuff and then the community rumors, you're done. Yeah, basically. Worth noting, and I meant to throw this in the first video, but I completely forgot, so I'm just going to throw it in the WoW Weekly. But worth noting that there's actually supposedly 2 titles you get for the Secrets of Azeroth. There's the first one that you got on day 1, that's the Inquisitive, but there's also one called Honorary Preservationist. No one seems to know where it comes from, but my guess is the last day. Yeah, if that is accurate and that title does belong with Secrets, which, according to Wowhead it does, but who knows, right? Wowhead is not Blizzard. But it's quite possible, and if it does, I gotta say that's probably the last day. Yeah, it would make sense to have one on the first day and one on the last day. So you may have another title coming to you. And just one last thing I wanted to add before we end our topic of Secrets of Azeroth is that just in case you're not aware, because I think I just put it in a comment or something, or a tweet on Twitter, but this event technically is not time limited. While I labeled it as a time-limited event in the first video because back then the event hadn't started and it was like 2 days before, so I was just going off of whatever info we had, more or less to hype people up for the upcoming event. And yeah, and even although it's on the calendar makes it look like a time-limited event as well, but technically it is not. The start time and the end time of this event is pretty much just the time frames of the clues being released. After that, it's a forever event. You can do it whenever. So just wanted to let you know that this is technically not a time-limited event. And if you wanted to do this, I don't know, like in a month, you could. Yeah, you do not have to worry about the event ending. I personally don't even know why they put a timer on it. I guess I don't know. It seems more like something that you would just say, this is a feature in the game now. And, like, yeah, something, I don't think it should have ever went on the calendar, personally. So on to some news topics here. The first one I thought we'd talk about is the WoW token. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but the WoW token got really high this week. So it got up to 330K on the US servers and up to 436K on the EU servers. EU is always higher because, different rates and stuff. And then as you can see here, the Taiwan WoW token is at almost 1 million. But yeah, it was pretty crazy, and it's dropped a lot since. It's dropped like 30K since. And my personal opinion is if you want it at the 300 that it's roughly sitting at now, unless it's gone up again, I would buy it now because I guarantee you when Tuesday hits and the patch drops, that token's gonna be back under 300K. So now is definitely the time to buy it. If you're a person, I know there's so many people that like hate on the store, right? And hate on tokens. So I guess it depends what kind of person you are. But if you are a person that doesn't have a problem spending money on the store, it's, it is actually pretty worth it right now if you are a token purchaser. But this must suck for those that buy the token off the auction house to use for game time. I am so glad that it just comes off my card every month. And I gotta imagine for those people, it's not worth it. That means it's like 300K just to have a month of playtime for you. I've never understood doing that anyway. I've always been a person that prefers to just pay the sub fee. So we have a lot of stuff that hit the store this past week, starting with the Seafarer, I think that's how it's said, pack. These aren't new items. It is the Toddle pet, Captain Cracker's pet, Dottie pet, and then the Dreadwake mount. They're just doing a sale on it because they plan on retiring those items. So those items will get retired on September 17th. I've seen this happen, and I'd say don't think of this as FOMO, guys, because they just throw it in Twitch drops. Because the last time they said they were retiring items, I ended up seeing them not even a year later or something on a Twitch drop. So yeah, this just means they're retired at the moment. They probably will not go back to the shop, but there will be alternate ways you could probably get it. But if you really don't want to risk losing it, if FOMO is hitting you, then it is on sale. It's $27 for all 4 of those items, which is a really good deal. A mount alone is like $25. So to get all 4 of those for $27, yeah, it's pretty good. Dragonflight, the expansion, is also on sale, 50% off. There's also a sale on some in-game services. It's only 30% off. I never see these ones go for 50, but you can get a level 60 boost, character transfers, faction changes, race changes, and name changes for 30% off. Also, the classic Wrath Bundle is 50% off right now. There's the heroic upgrade, and then there's epic upgrade. If you get the everything, the epic, you'll get a level 70 boost, 30 days game time, penguin pet, Tuskar fishing companion, and then there's actually a mount for both classic and retail on that. So those sales right there, because I have one more to mention to the list here, but everything I've mentioned so far is on sale till September 17th. Next up, there is a new transmog pack on the store, the High Scholars pack, and it comes with 500 Trader Tender. I instantly loved this transmog the minute I saw it, and because I've been doing so many videos, Dee, who is a part of the channel here, a viewer, was nice enough to gift this to me. So I saw it in my gift box when I logged in one day. So very cool. Thank you, Dee. I love it. It's so awesome. And the matching staff is on the trading post, and I'm very much considering getting it. The only problem is there's a lot of stuff that I want on the trading post, which I guess would make a good next thing to add in. So here is the trading post. I am not gonna go too far into this because I'm actually almost ready to do the trading post video. I guess I've been doing a bunch of stuff lately, and the last time I looked, I only needed 300 points before we have the thing complete. So you can expect that video this week. I betcha it's Secrets of Azeroth. I know there's a few things there, and because I've been in there every day doing Secrets of Azeroth, I've been doing other stuff with it, and yeah, that's probably why we're a little ahead of the game this month. Usually I don't do that video till midway through the month. I think only once I did it like nice and early. But yeah, so you should be seeing that one soon. And just to kind of, just a little heads up, there may be 2 videos a day for a while because I've promised you the daily video for Secrets of Azeroth, but I also have like my normal videos that would have posted anyway. So yeah, they're, on days that I feel I don't really want to hold off a video, you may see a couple a day. So one at the regular 2 p.m. posting, which is the first video of the day, and then the, Secrets of Azeroth daily would be in the evening because I can't even do that video till around 5 p.m. my time because the secrets don't even release till 4. So yeah, by the time everything's kind of figured out, yeah, and then editing and uploading and all that, right? Okay, well, apparently we didn't blab long enough to get through this whole list. It is a pretty big list for this month. So yeah, there's definitely some things I love on there, and I will tell you in the video that I make soon. And yeah, and there is a mount, and it is free. It's through your taskbar, so I like this mount. I think it's getting a bit of flack lately because it's very similar to the Nazjatar mount. I used to get upset when they would, reskin all these mounts, but now they've reskinned so many and it's been so many years that I'm just used to it. I don't even give a shit anymore. But I get it. When they first started reskinning mounts, I was pissed. Yeah, I was really mad that they were using great achievements for mounts that we already had. Of course, the patch is coming out this week. I did do a video on it. It might have gotten a little buried with all the Secrets of Azeroth stuff, but I did do a video, and I will link it at the end of this video. So if you want to check out everything that's going to be showing up tomorrow, definitely check out the video that I have linked, and it goes over everything. A new meta achievement got discovered, so it's going to show up with the new patch, and it's the Natharian's Legacy meta achievement. So here it is. So yeah, the item you get is called Ambrosial Spore Stone, and it says perfume your armor with a faint earthy aroma, unlocking additional visual effects for the Cavern Delver's gear set appearances. So this item was unable to be tested on the PTR, but these 6 sets are obtainable already. So of course you would just choose your set, and then whatever the effect is, you'll find out for yourself in 10.17. Also, I'll probably be able to report on it next week. I could probably show you next week in WoW Weekly, because someone's bound to already have that achievement completed. There's nothing really in it that looks too much like you need the patch. It just looks like, yeah, I think a lot of people are gonna auto-complete that on Tuesday. Also worth noting, the achievement that has no name, it just says 17773. I can tell you what that achievement is. It is the Blue Dragon quest line. So yeah, it'll be for a Blue Dawn. Looking over the meta, it doesn't seem too bad. If anything's going to be halting you, it's going to be Legend of the Multiverse. Basically, that one is for you to have the max rep with Soradormi, who's the Time Rift. You don't really get a whole lot of rep with Soradormi. And yeah, you're going to want to do a lot of Time Rifts if you haven't been. And even if you have been, you probably either just got it or you're close to. Like, it takes a lot to get some decent rep. But it is a good week for it. It is Dark Moon. As far as rep goes, just for anyone that doesn't know, running Dawn of the Infinites actually gets you a lot. So if you do that once a week, you get 2,400 rep with Soradormi, and then there's 300 rep that comes off of the bosses, and then of course there's the weekly quest. Also, there's a new Twitch drop, so that will be the Dashing Buccaneer Slops transmog. Not the best for a Twitch drop. I think people pretty much expect either a pet, a mount, or a toy. I don't think people are ever excited for a transmog Twitch drop, even with it being free. Like, yeah. Not unless it's amazing. If it's like amazing, but the thing is, transmogs aren't really for everyone, whereas mounts and pets generally are, So I'm not anticipating, the World of Warcraft Twitch section to be super high in views because of a Twitch drop. Maybe on day one, it'll be a little higher, but yeah, I do not see this really upping views for the patch, but we'll see. Anyway, I will be, streaming over there, as you guys know, the multi-streams. And yeah, so on any days this week, starting on Tuesday, you can come by the Twitch stream and you can lurk it if you want. If you're not a stream type person, all you gotta do is just you can mute it, but keep it playing. But yeah, just have it run for 4 hours, just do it while you're doing some stuff around the house. That's what I usually do if I want a Twitch drop and I don't want to watch the streamer. I just, I do it when I'm like leaving the house, or, cleaning or whatever, right? Okay, so that pretty much calls it on retail news. A little bit of classic news. So hardcore is in, full flow, I guess. The first 60 on hardcore has already been achieved. And it was, of course, a mage. A no mage, because all the first 60s, whether it's hardcore or just regular classic WoW, is always a mage. Like that is always the same. It's always frost. It's always having to do with AoE. It is legit the meta, It's legit, like, if you want to be the first, that is what you play. Final played time was 69 hours, 53 minutes, and 34 seconds. I've personally been having a blast playing hardcore. Are we all of a sudden a classic WoW hardcore streamer and YouTuber? No. It's a putz around for me. I've got a bunch of games on the go, and realistically, I should not be playing hardcore. Yeah, really, I should be avoiding that so that I get these other games completed. But I have been having fun playing it. It's kind of ignited something in me. I've been kind of bored of WoW all expansion. I have not liked Dragonflight. So it's been nice having something that actually excites me with World of Warcraft again. With that said, we're just casual. I was pretty solid this weekend, but I can't guarantee you what the future holds for the hardcore. The characters are still alive, but I'm not playing every day. I've got a lot on my plate right now. I imagine there's not going to be much of it this week because of the new patch. There isn't like a whole lot you can do in the new patch, but there's enough to do for, pretty much everything I do being retail this week. So I would definitely say that you probably won't see me back in hardcore for at least a week or two. But I have been having a blast with it. So as for me, hardcore has been basically what I've been doing this week. Lots of editing. And we started the playthrough that I've been talking about, which is Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories. So it's an older game. I had mentioned a while back that we were going to play in order. And it's been 4 years since I said that. So we are now, continuing that road. I'm hoping to get it all done before my deadline is the end of the year, because I'm so certain that we're going to get news with a release date next year sometime for the new Kingdom Hearts, which would be Kingdom Hearts 4, right? So that's why the deadline is the end of the year, because I want them all played and all on the channel before that next one shows up. I'm giving myself a lot less time than I probably actually have. I probably have like a solid 12 months that I could take my time and play through these games. But if I have them done by the end of the year, then they're just done and we're ready. And yeah, so that is the plan. However, keep in mind that we do still have Breath of the Wild, and I do plan on taking a break from the Kingdom Hearts to finish Breath of the Wild when Chain of Memories is done. So we'll see. But that is my deadline. And if we go a little, like if it's January 2024 and I'm still doing Kingdom Hearts, like we should be okay. Yeah. I'm not expecting I'm not expecting a release on the next Kingdom Hearts till like 2025, actually. But I am expecting us to find out when that release is sometime in 2024. You know, probably like summer or something. So that's definitely the focus right now. So, you know, if you've been watching them, hopefully you've been enjoying them. WoW-wise, I've been doing some pet stuff this week. And then also, of course, Secrets of Azeroth. And I have Dark Moon started, so I did grab a buff today. And I've been working on my renown. And since I did that, I finally finished the story. I have done the main campaign finally. I did the last chapter. I was a little disappointed in the last one, though. I was expecting a nice, like, ending scene to that story, and it just kind of felt like a regular quest. Yeah, so I was a little bummed about that. But it's done, you know? I got my renown high enough to finish that. I thought I had to be Dragon Scale 25, but it ignited at 24. So that's my goal this week. With the Dark Moon Fair buff, I would like to finally work on some of my renown. I definitely slack on it, and I'm doing not bad considering I've been slacking on it, but I've got 2 mega renown areas that need work, and that is the Anaran Plains rep, and then the one out in Zaralek Caverns, Loam. Yeah, those are the 2 reps I'm slacking on right now. Yeah, the Anaran Plains one is at like renown 18, and then Gnome is at like 12. Or not Gnome, Loam. Loam is at 12. So those are the ones that really need work. The rest are doing pretty good. I've got a couple of maxed out ones, and then like Dragon Scale is, you know, just 1 level away from max. So yeah. So that's my plan this week, and see how far we get. I've been taking advantage of the daily buff that you get in Forgotten, like, every day. So yeah, that's how I was able to finish the story, because I kept choosing Dragon Scale every day. But yeah, so that's pretty much what I've been up to. As far as this week goes, there's going to be a lot more videos on the channel. There's going to be probably a few streams. So I hope you enjoyed the video, guys. Have fun in Dragonflight. Have fun getting your pet and your mount. Although you will not have your mount this week. It will take a little longer to get your mount. But maybe the pet. We'll see how many more community rumors get solved. You will get a hat, though, because you only need 5 to get the hat. So that's it for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed. Have a great week in World of Warcraft. Whether you're playing retail or classic, you know. Don't die if you're in classic hardcore. And if you're in retail, I hope you have fun in the new patch. Keep in mind that the new story doesn't start up until next week. So it will be delayed by 1 week. You know, a lot of the time they do delay things. You know, you never do have like a full patch on patch day. But I've got a sneaky suspicion that it might have to do with Dark Moon, and they might want Dark Moon done before they release more of the story. So yeah. We haven't heard of any new rep or anything, but they might just still want Dark Moon over, you know? Yeah. They never like to really release any new kind of stuff while a buff is in effect. Anyway, have a good one, guys. See you in the next video. Bye.